Have you ever felt that strange stirring deep inside you, like the air around you is hiding a secret waiting to be revealed? It is as though something enormous is drawing near, something you cannot quite name, yet it pulls on your spirit with undeniable weight. Chosen one, you are not imagining this. You have been summoned to hear words that will shift the way you see yourself, the way you see your future, and the way you walk from this day forward. Do not let this moment pass you by. Stay close, lean in. And before we begin, if these words awaken something in you, remember to subscribe so that you never miss the messages meant to find you in your appointed hour. Now listen carefully. What is rising in your life is not small. It is not a repetition of the past. It is not a continuation of the cycle that left you weary and questioning. What is coming is new, unprecedented, and it will take you by surprise. Heaven has been quiet not because it has forgotten you, but because it has been preparing something that could not yet be revealed. The silence was not absence. It was the deep breath before a trumpet sounds. And now, chosen one, that sound is beginning to break through. That is why your heart has felt restless, why your nights have been stirred with thoughts you could not explain, why your spirit feels both heavy and expectant at the same time. You are standing on the edge of unveiling. You are walking into an appointment with destiny that no hand of man could have arranged. This is bigger than your plans, wider than your dreams, stronger than your doubts. Do not be surprised that this season feels strange. You are walking out of what you once knew, but you are also walking into what you were always meant for. There is a holy disorientation that comes when heaven interrupts your schedule. Everything feels unfamiliar, yet at the same time, something inside you whispers, "This is what I was waiting for." That whisper is the confirmation. You were made for this. Chosen one, the weight of the past has tried to convince you that you are unworthy of new beginnings. But hear me, your worth was never tied to your failures. Your value was never erased by your struggles. The Lord has held you through every season, and He has guarded the promises over your life. Even when you thought you had missed your chance, heaven was protecting what belonged to you until you were ready to receive it. You are ready now. The very pressure you endured was the shaping. The very delays you resented were the timing. The very tears you shed were watering the ground of your future. Nothing has been wasted, chosen one. Nothing. And now you are about to see the fruit of what was hidden. The harvest is closer than you think. But remember this, the surprise is not just about what will appear in your life. It is about who you are becoming in the process. For too long you looked at yourself through the lens of survival. You saw your scars as proof of weakness. You measured your value by how much you lost. But heaven is about to show you who you really are. You will see that every scar is a medal of endurance. Every loss was an empty place being prepared for something greater. Every broken piece is about to shine with glory. Chosen one, your unveiling is not meant to be quiet. It will be seen, it will be felt, it will be undeniable. The people who thought they knew your story will stand astonished, unable to explain how quickly things shift for you. They will say it is luck, they will say it is chance, but you will know it is God. It has always been God, and this is your hour. Have you noticed the acceleration already beginning? Doors that once took years to open are now unlocking with ease. Conversations that seemed impossible are now arriving unexpectedly. Opportunities that felt unreachable are now seeking you out. This is not coincidence. This is divine timing catching up with your life. The waiting has ended, the alignment has begun. And yet the greatest surprise is not the blessing, it is the transformation within you. You will look at yourself in the mirror and realize you are no longer who you once were. The timid you has been replaced with courage. The weary you has been replaced with strength. The doubting you has been replaced with faith. The broken you has been replaced with healing. Heaven has been building a new version of you, and the unveiling begins now. Chosen one, do not let fear convince you that this is too much too soon. It is not too much and it is not too soon. It is exactly right. Heaven never arrives late and it never arrives unprepared. You are ready for what is coming, even if you cannot see it yet. The very fact that you are here, listening, breathing these words in, proves that you are aligned with the season you were born for. Do not shrink back. Do not apologize for the blessings that will pour into your life. Do not second-guess the opportunities that will come. You were chosen for this, and heaven delights in revealing its surprises through you. And so I say it again, pay attention. This is not ordinary. This is not casual. This is not random. This is destiny calling your name louder than it ever has before. The question is not whether God will move. The question is whether you will step into it when He does. Chosen one, step forward. The unveiling is here. The surprise has begun. And what comes next will leave you and everyone around you in awe of the one who never forgot, never abandoned, and never failed. Chosen one, the unveiling has only just begun. What you have felt so far is only the first wave, the whisper of a much greater sound approaching. Heaven is not finished. What has been released into your life is only the opening of a floodgate. And as you keep walking forward, the waters will pour in faster and stronger than you imagined. Have you noticed how the atmosphere around you feels different? The same streets, the same rooms, the same days, yet there is a current running underneath, a sense that something is shifting. That is not your imagination. That is the unseen world breaking into the visible. You are walking in places where heaven has laid claim. The ordinary cannot hold you anymore because you were never meant to live an ordinary story. You may feel the tension of this change. A part of you still clings to the safety of what was familiar, while another part of you feels restless, unsatisfied, unable to stay where you once were. This is the sign of transition. This is the tug of destiny. Heaven is pulling you out of the smallness of yesterday and into the wide horizon of tomorrow. Do not resist it. Let go of what no longer fits. You are being expanded, stretched, enlarged for something greater. Do you know why the battles grew harder just before this season began? Because what was coming was greater than anything you had faced before. The pressure increased because the promise was close. The opposition rose because the unveiling was near. But even when the storm raged, you stood. Even when it felt unbearable, you endured. And now you will see why. The storms were not meant to destroy you. They were meant to strip away everything that could not enter this new chapter. Chosen one, your life is about to astonish even you. You will look around and see doors that you did not knock on opening wide. You will find yourself speaking in places you never thought you would stand. You will walk into environments that once felt impossible to access. This is not because of your strength, but because of the one who goes before you. When heaven opens a path, no one can shut it. When God writes your name on an opportunity, no hand can erase it. But understand this. The unveiling is not only for your joy, it is for the impact of many. You are not being blessed just to live comfortably. You are being entrusted to carry what others need. You are becoming a living testimony, a light in dark places, a voice where silence has reigned too long. Every victory you carry will release courage to someone else. Every breakthrough you experience will become a doorway for another to walk through. This is why your story carries such weight. This is why you have been through fires others did not understand. Because you are not just living for yourself, you are carrying the evidence of God's faithfulness for others to see. Your unveiling is not just personal, it is generational. The ripple of your obedience will stretch further than you know. And here is the part that may surprise you most. As you step into this season, you will find rest even in the movement. In the past, change drained you, progress exhausted you, and forward steps felt heavy. But now, something has shifted. As you walk into these new places, strength will rise instead of fade. Peace will anchor you even as you move quickly. Joy will meet you in the very places where sorrow once lived. You will discover that this is not striving, it is flowing. You are not forcing doors open. You are being carried through them. Chosen one, do not underestimate the suddenness of what is coming. There will be moments when you will wake up expecting an ordinary day, and by nightfall, everything will be different. There will be encounters that feel random but carry eternal significance. There will be opportunities that appear out of nowhere, perfectly aligned with your destiny. It will feel overwhelming at times, but do not let fear steal your all. Let yourself marvel at the speed of God's hand. And in these moments, remember to give thanks. Gratitude is the anchor that will keep you steady when blessings multiply quickly. Do not forget the one who carried you through the wilderness when you step into the abundance. Do not forget the nights of prayer when the mornings are filled with answers. Gratitude will keep your heart soft, your spirit humble, your focus clear. Do not be surprised if people who once dismissed you now return, drawn by the light they see rising in you. Some will seek answers, some will seek healing, some will seek refuge. Welcome them with love, but stay anchored in your purpose. Your unveiling is not meant to prove your worth to them. It is meant to reveal God's power to them. Let your life speak louder than explanations ever could. Chosen one, you are not just walking into a new chapter, you are stepping into a new identity. The names that once clung to you, failure, unworthy, forgotten, are being stripped away. In their place, heaven is writing new names: chosen, victorious, beloved, unstoppable. These are not just words, they are realities. They are the truth of who you are, the truth of who you have always been, waiting now to be revealed. There will be moments of hesitation, moments when the old voice of doubt whispers, "Can this really be me?" But when that voice comes, silence it with the truth. It was always meant to be me. Do not shrink back into the shadows when the light calls you forward. Do not retreat into smallness when heaven has made you large. You were chosen for this unveiling before time began. Walk in it fully. Chosen one, keep your spirit open. The surprises will not end with one breakthrough. They will continue wave after wave, season after season. You will see one miracle and then another, one opening and then another, one unveiling after the next. This is a river, not a drop. This is a flow, not a fragment. The God who begins a good work always finishes it. So prepare yourself, not with fear but with expectancy. Wake each day knowing something holy is on its way. Walk each step as though heaven is moving with you, because it is. Let your life become a testimony of wonder, a story of divine surprises, a living declaration that the faithful are never forsaken. And let this truth rest deep in your heart. What is unfolding in your life now is not an accident. It is not random. It is not coincidence. It is the fulfillment of what has been written about you since the beginning. The unveiling has begun, and it will not stop until every word is fulfilled. Chosen one, the surprises are only growing. The question is not whether they will come. The question is, will you be ready to embrace them when they arrive? Chosen one, the unveiling is not slowing down. It is accelerating. What has already begun will now spread wider, deeper, and higher. You will see it in every corner of your life. Areas that once felt barren will spring forth with life. Doors that were locked for years will open with ease. Promises that seemed too distant will suddenly stand before you, tangible, undeniable, ready to be held. Look back for a moment. Can you see how far you have come? Can you recognize the strength that has grown in you, even when you thought you were breaking? Every valley became a place of training. Every night of weeping became a seed for joy. Every trial that tried to bury you instead prepared you to bloom. Nothing was wasted. Every moment has brought you to this threshold. And now you stand here, not empty-handed, not forgotten, but full of potential, overflowing with promise, surrounded by destiny. The unveiling is not a far-off dream. It is the reality unfolding right in front of you. Do not underestimate the suddenness of what is coming next. You will see reversals that make no sense to human logic. Situations that seemed closed will swing open. Relationships you thought dead will breathe again. Opportunities you gave up on will return, but this time in greater measure. The surprise of heaven will keep you in awe, because it will be so clear that none of it came by your own hand. It was all orchestrated by the one who saw you when no one else did. Chosen one, you may feel unqualified for what is arriving. That is natural, but remember, qualification was never the requirement. Obedience was, surrender was, trust was. You were chosen not because you were flawless, but because you were willing. And heaven delights in taking the willing and clothing them with strength. You do not need to strive to prove yourself. Simply walk forward and watch as God proves himself through you. There will be people who cannot explain what is happening in your life. They will search for reasons, but none will make sense. They will call it coincidence, luck, timing, but you will know the truth. This is the faithfulness of God manifesting in real time. This is the evidence that promises delayed are not promises denied. This is the demonstration that the one who begins a good work always completes it. Chosen one, prepare yourself for influence you did not seek. You will find your voice carrying further than you intended. You will see people watching you who you never thought noticed. Do not let this intimidate you. It is not about fame, it is about impact. Your story will ignite hope in others. Your endurance will inspire the weary. Your victory will become their blueprint. You are not just receiving a breakthrough, you are becoming a breakthrough for others. And yet in all this, remain grounded. The unveiling is not to exalt you above others, but to position you to lift others. Do not let pride steal what humility preserved. Do not let distraction rob what focus built. Do not let comfort make you forget the wilderness that taught you how to pray. Stay anchored in gratitude, and the surprises will not overwhelm you, they will empower you. Chosen one, the unveiling is generational. The choices you make now, the faith you walk in now, will ripple forward into lives you will never meet. Your obedience will outlive you. Your courage will become a foundation for those who come after you. This is bigger than you, it always has been. That is why the pressure was so great. That is why the battle was so fierce. Because what you carry affects more than your own story. It carries the weight of many. Do not be afraid of this responsibility. The one who called you will also equip you. The one who chose you will also strengthen you. You are not stepping into this unveiling alone. Heaven is with you. Angels surround you. The Spirit within you empowers every step. You will not fail, for failure is no longer in your vocabulary. What once broke you cannot touch you anymore. You are walking in a new authority, a new boldness, a new season of victory. And as this season unfolds, be ready for continual surprise. This will not be a single moment, it will be a rhythm. Today will bring one unveiling, tomorrow another. Just when you think you have seen the fullness, more will come. This is the overflow. This is abundance. This is the measure of heaven poured out until it overflows. Chosen one, open your heart wide. Do not limit what God can do by clinging to small expectations. He is not just answering your prayers, He is exceeding them. He is not just meeting your needs, He is overwhelming them with abundance. He is not just restoring what was lost, He is multiplying it beyond recognition. The surprise of this season is not that God is faithful, but how extravagantly faithful He will prove to be. And when it feels too much, when you cannot wrap your mind around it, remember this: you were always meant for more. That ache you carried, that longing that never went away, it was not discontent, it was destiny. You were made for wide places, for higher callings, for deeper waters. You were never meant to live hidden forever. The unveiling is proof that your spirit was right all along. So, chosen one, lift your head. This is your time. This is your hour. The world may be caught off guard, but heaven is not. Heaven has been waiting for this moment, for you to rise into who you were always meant to be. The unveiling is complete, yet it is also continuing. The surprise has arrived, yet it will keep unfolding. You will walk in it today, tomorrow, and for every day after. And as you do, let your life shine as proof. The faithful are never forgotten, the weary are never forsaken, the chosen are never abandoned. You are the proof, you are the unveiling, you are the surprise. Step forward now, chosen one. The story you are about to live will astonish even you.